Hello everybody, my name is Samperu. Unfortunately, I'm not with Stephanie right now, so I'm going to be doing this video by myself, but she's going to be doing her part and then I'm going to compile. So today's topic is, when someone gets a heart transplant, do they love the people they used to love before the transplant, or do they love these persons, the new heart people? Yeah. So my opinion is they love the people they used to love before, but since the heart carries emotions and love, I feel like they end up feeling confused, which is a plus because they end up loving everyone. They love the new and the old people's heart, but I feel, as you can see, I'm also confused. I think I need to have a heart transplant and see how these things go. Actually, I'm so very confused about this, but I think they end up loving the two of them. Yeah, the heart carries love and emotions, but you know, like that bond, that connection, I think it's in the head. So they might end up being connected to the new people. I mean, loving the new, being affectionate towards the new people, but the bond they shared with the old ones, and then like the memories, everything is in the mind. So they end up loving the old people more, but feeling some kind of nice feelings towards the new ones. So I don't really know what will happen if this person maybe had a wife or a husband, a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Probably you end up loving two people at a time. This is like a conflict between the heart and the mind, because the new heart has emotions and love, maybe tied to the previous people to the people they used to have a bond with, but memories and bond are in the mind. So I feel like they love the new people. Yes, they'll be affectionate towards them, but their real feelings will go with their old people because they have memories and bonds that tie them together. So I think the old people win just because of the memories. Yes. Anyway, fine, that's my opinion. I think if someone gets a new heart, since I'm very spiritual, I feel like once you get a new heart, everything changes and you become a new person. You're free to love someone else. Just think of it as a bonus. Like, yeah, if you're me nasikia watu wakisema my heart beats for someone. So once you have a new heart, your heart can no longer beat for that person. So in my opinion, you can love someone else. Okay, though now the brain part. Yeah, because even the brain is involved. Unless you get amnesia and you get a heart transplant, you can't truly get over the person you once loved. And I feel like if you get a new heart, you're free to really love again, but that's only if you want to.
And personally, I think if you get a heart transplant, you still love the person that you loved before, but you do not love the person who the donor of the heart loved, because I don't believe the feelings and love they reside in the heart. I believe they reside in the mind, because when you love someone, your body produces oxytocin, which makes your blood have a lot of dopamine, and oxytocin and dopamine are love chemicals, and that's why it's possible to induce love artificially. So I don't believe.
What do you mean induce love artificially?
There are sprays that have pheromones that are also found in sweat that make people fall in love. Right?
Okay, umeongea science.
Yeah.
So you can induce that. So
yeah,
you can force
induce,
someone to
in
love
fact,
you.
let me tell you. Yeah. In fact, let me tell you something. If there are cases that have been proven where people think they're in love, and then one day the oxytocin and the dopamine that is in your blood, whenever you see that person, it actually, you run out of it, and because of that, like you actually fall out of love.
Is that science or witchcraft?
That is
Okay, Miss Jessica, I've never heard of something like that, by the way.
That is science. It's been proven.
So is that okay? When you fall out of love, that means you're out of oxytocin.
You no longer feel it. You see, when you go jogging or when you go running, basically, let me tell you something. You see, when you eat chocolate and when you work out in the gym and you do things that make your heart beat fast, or you have a thrill, like you're watching a movie or you're skydiving, your body produces oxytocin, and in turn it produces dopamines.
Mm.
Also,
I'm actually pretending
the
I
other
understand.
chemicals also called vasopressants.
Okay, yeah, I am
Yeah.
actually understanding.
So those chemicals, they make you feel a certain kind of way. Like for example, if I was in love with you, for example, every time I saw you,
It's an example.
yeah, the oxytocin,
Mhm.
the oxytocin in my body would make me feel that kind of way, and that's why when
Excited, blushy, butterflies.
yeah, and I feel that I'm in love, and that's why you see someone can be in love with a woman for 5 years, and one day you wake up and look at her and you're like, hey, this guy has a long nose, this chick has a funny face, this guy has brown teeth, this, but you never notice it all those years. What happened? Did they change overnight? No, the chemicals just disappeared.
So you go and buy it. Because at some point people really fall out of love. Everybody falls out of love.
And that's why
have you ever fallen out of love?
I've been infatuated
Every
before,
day, yeah.
but it's someone I fall in love with every day.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah. So like
so heart transplant
has nothing to do with it. But on a side note, yeah, I've heard of people who are murderers, people who are alcoholics, like they've died and they've donated their hearts. And the people who get those hearts, some of them end up being alcoholics still, and others end up being they just have vices. So when it comes to love, I don't know, but when it comes to things like vices, some people, not all of them, a certain percentage actually get the vices the people used to have. You find you got the heart of a thief, you got in the heart of a robber.
All of a sudden.
Yeah, all of a sudden I'm stealing things.
You're wanted.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically that's it.
Oh my god, I actually now feel like I've never been to school. I have no opinion. I really don't know. Sasa I am confused. Yeah, I don't even know what to think. I don't even want to think about it. Because if you can get vices, why can't you then get even the good things like loving the same person?
Because vices, I think they're more of a spirit. That's why,
vices. You're making me look like Sijai Kanyanga Shule. I give up.
Vices, they're more of a spirit. Yeah. But vices are more of a spirit. But love is just a chemical.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Have you ever been in love? Well, that's the topic of another day.
Nimechanganyikiwa by the way. At the moment, I am in love. My oxytocin is on top of the world. That's just about
Maybe
it.
one day we'll get to figure out who that is.
Kama dopamine, whatever. Anyway, guys, that's our opinion. That was Santa's opinion. And yeah, I don't know. Do you have something to say?
Something to say.
You tell them to subscribe.
Yeah.
I feel confused by that. I feel played by life.
Hey guys, kindly subscribe to Samperu Twins and hit the notification button. Yeah. So whenever they upload something, you guys will be the first to know. Yeah. And yeah, cool.
Shout out to my sister Santa. She also doesn't know all this information, trust me.
And yeah, and always remember it's better to make love than make war, right? Yeah. So you can show us how much your dopamine and oxytocin levels are by subscribing to our channel and sharing a little bit of love, right?
Yeah. Till next time. Bye.
Bye.